Hey, what up? Good morning. So we're out here. It's not that early in the morning, but we're getting going. Got the bike on the car, got the gear in the back, and we're gonna head down to the John Wayne Trail in the Palouse Cascade National Park or State Park, and go for a bike ride. So, anyways, here we go. We're out here. We're just getting started on the Iron Horse Trail. Well, I guess the formerly Iron Horse Trail. It's called the John Wayne Trail now. It's a trail that goes from Cedar Falls on the west side of Highway 90 all the way over to Idaho, I guess. It's a beautiful day. Sun is shining. Weather is sweet. I'm just gonna pedal away. Nice trail. Sweet bike. Can't really ask for anything else. We're in Trestle Land now, boys and girls. Just been pedaling along. It's a super beautiful day. The grade is really easy. It's all just railroad grade, so not too exciting there for as far as technical riding, but the views are super good. And there's tons of interesting trestles, so can't complain about that. Here's my bike. It's a Kona unit from 2019, I think. It's large. It's already been through some hard stuff. It went down the Baja Divide in 2019. It's way different than when I took it down the Baja Divide. I got a different rear rack. Hashtag rack gang, guys. Pretty much I just got camping, sleeping stuff on the front, tent, and sleeping bag, sleeping pad, poles, that kind of stuff. The whole middle thing is pretty much just full of food. I got 1.5 liters of wine, so that takes a bunch of space. I got my clothes, raincoat, and that kind of stuff there on top of the rack, so it's not actually that heavy. A book in there. Got my jingle jangles to make coffee in that yellow bag over there on the side. I got just cooking stuff because I like to have a hot meal. So I got a little like Snow Peak, little stove and pot and stuff. Those are the wide foot racks there on the side. They got three screws holding them onto the rack, so hopefully those will be pretty steady and stable. So here we are at the first primitive campsite. It's called Alice Creek Campsite. You see there's just a few spots. Just nice little flat places to put your tent. It's right along the trail here. A restroom. Looks pretty great. First lunch spot. It's time for some lunch. So this is the second primitive campground, Carter Creek Campground. It's really pretty. You get to be by a nice stream. There's a few little sites. There's a couple other sites there on the other side of the creek too. Really nice. Bike's holding up super good. I got pooped on. My bag did, so that's kind of a bummer, but worse things have happened in life. Hey, so I'm Josh, and I love to ride my bicycle. I've done a fair bit of bicycle touring over the years, and I guess turned it into bikepacking more recently. The difference being, I'm not sure. One way you're on the road, I guess, and the other way maybe you're not on the road, or the bags are different or something. But anyhow, it's all just riding around on your bike and going camping, and we all love that. And so I'm out here on the John Wayne Trail today, and gonna give you guys a little video about that, I guess, and maybe talk a little bit about how I feel about bike camping and eating and when I'm camping and drinking while I'm camping and having fun. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And yeah, so in the past I have ridden a bicycle back when I was just a young guy in my early 20s. I rode a bike with a couple friends from Seattle, Washington, out around the Olympic Peninsula, and then down all the way to Mexico on the border at San Diego, and then kept going down the Baja Peninsula down the road, and then eventually made it all the way down to Oaxaca, Mexico, which is just right almost down on the border of Guatemala there. So that was a 5-month bicycle tour, I guess you'd call that, because we had panniers and rode on the road the whole time. And then more recently, I've ridden a bike down the Baja Peninsula again, down the Baja Divide route, which is an all off-road route down the Baja Peninsula. It's pretty rough and wild, hot, but it was a really, really rowdy good time. So that's my biking experience. I've also hiked the Pacific Crest Trail in 2014, so I have quite a bit of backcountry camping experience, I guess you'd say. I wouldn't define myself as a ultralight guy at all. I kind of like to have all sorts of amenities. Like I'll bring a whole block of cheese just because I love it, and there's a liter and a half of wine in my bag because why not? And then also I got plenty of candy. So yeah, I think it's good to have what you need, but also I'm not going to fuss too much about bringing extra weight. So that's a little about me and kind of where I came from and what I know about camping. So all right, so one of the greatest things about camping is eating camp food. And today for lunch, I just got tortillas with some cheese, some sharp cheddar, and some pepperonis. And so the good thing about biking is you can eat kind of whatever you want when you're out going because you're burning up so many calories. And then I like bringing some sort of cured meat, like pepperonis or something, because they don't go bad too quick. And then cheese stay good for a long time too. I don't know, I guess it says probably refrigerated on it, but I haven't gotten sick yet. And then always bring some bananas or apples or something. Those are good for your first couple days. Bananas you got to be careful with. I've seen some people getting fast and loose with how they strap bananas to their bicycles, and I don't know. It's kind of, I've seen a lot of bananas end up in the trash too because they got so bruised up. So I like to eat those up pretty quick. And then, yeah, that's what's for lunch today. So it's nothing fancy, but it tastes good. So here we are at the Snoqualmie Tunnel. This is one of the really cool things about this trail is that it's got these tunnels, old railway tunnels that go just through the mountain on it. I think it's pretty dark in there, so I'm about to get up my headlamp. Here we go into the tunnel. Pretty awesome. Got my headlight on and the phone light on, but it's pretty dang dark in here. Can't really see too much. So I'm in the middle of this tunnel. It's super long. There you can't really see anything, but that's the beginning of it. And then way down there's the end of it. We're almost to the end of the tunnel. Sure feels like I've been in here a long time, just kind of biking towards the light. If you didn't have a headlamp in here, you'd be kind of in a sad state of affairs. It's real dark in the middle. Made it out of there. That was definitely one of the weirder things I've ever done on a bicycle, but it was really cool. There was a few groups in there. Overall, 10 out of 10 would recommend to do this route just to go through the tunnel because that's so neat. So this is a pretty cool little map of what we're doing. There's the Puget Sound down there. I didn't go from there, but I went from somewhere up here. And now we're that red dot in the middle of the mountains here. There's Ellensburg and dry old eastern Washington. So there's the map. I started at Rattlesnake Lake there. I just went through that tunnel and now I'm at Hyack. Gonna go, I guess, camp by Keefe Lake this evening, which isn't too much further, but I'll spend the rest of the day chilling, read my book or something. There's Keefe Lake. All right, so here's the Cold Creek campground. There's some little just primitive campsites back there. Restroom, little pay zone, just 12 bucks a night. I might go on to Roaring Creek campground and see what that's like. It's early in the day, but I think I'm gonna be at camp pretty soon, and I'll check in with you guys when I get there. All right, so I made it to the beach. The rocky beach. It's really nice, it's really beautiful. I just went swimming, but I'm gonna go swimming again. I think this is one of the best parts of going on a bike trip, is being in a beautiful place, and just soaking in the views and relaxing and having a good time. So. Woo! Oh, it feels so good. So I think that whenever you're biking, you gotta remember why you're out there. And a lot of the reasons that I go biking is to see new places, meet new people. Of course, that's kind of kibosh with the whole COVID right now. And then just to get views. I think views are one of the best things about going and biking. It's a really great way to travel because you get to see a lot of land kind of quickly, and you're self-sufficient, which is really nice. And yeah, I just love it. So here's camp for the night. We biked some little over 20 miles, I think, today, from Cedar Falls to Roaring Creek campground here, and it's a pretty nice spot. Got a couple nice guys over there. So good morning. Had a good sleep last night. It's really nice and warm all night, and the stars are out, which is really beautiful. So it's time for some coffee, some oats, and then we'll get biking again. Pretty exciting. Time for another day of biking. Here we go.